Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Blast Off. We're here in our lovely little abode, as said by the sign on the wall there. Look at that. Pretty fancy, right? I know. Yeah, pretty ridiculous. We're back in our little house with our lovely little dogs and our little bed. Since last episode I've done quite a bit of work around. I finished up, we can look at this, I finished up this calculation quest. Just the same kind of stuff. We just had to wait for the pure crystals to form in here, and then I partially worked on this next one. Just a few things like the energy acceptor we already had. You've already seen me make fluix cables. So we just have an ME drive and a 4K ME storage cell to make. But before we get to that, just want to show you something cool. I made aluminum brass, but we also have a little more lava in here. I found a way to get lava. By the way, that aluminum brass works just the same as we've been using gold in there. It's just aluminum brass is a little cheaper. I just haven't been using it because I'm lazy. Yeah, that's the thing. I switched this back over. We've got full power and everything. What else? These are just about grown. But I threw some crucibles, which we had earlier downstairs. We had one, and I made another one. And as you can see, there's lava in them. 1250 millibuckets, which is a bucket and a quarter in this one, and a bucket and 3/4 in this one. And to get lava, all you have to do is with our free thing here, which keeps... That's 3 in a row. There we go. Starting to get cobblestone now. Did I break that block? Yeah, I did. Let's just replace this. We take the cobblestone, we mine it up. Need to get some kind of magnet or something. And then you just put it in here. Just right click it in, and then it's got cobblestone and lava. And then you can just do this. So let's go grab a tank. One of those crazy ones we got downstairs. Is there an almost empty one somewhere? No, there isn't. Let's just grab this one. And if we break this block and put it on top, and then break it again, sweet, we emptied it all out. That's exactly what I wanted. So now we can grab this tank, can head upstairs, go out the door that won't let us out. I love that we can jump those walls, that just makes it so much better. So we can place a tank right there, grab this lava out, and we have a source of lava. We almost have another bucket in this one. So we can have 3 buckets, which is pretty awesome. Just, yeah, that's going to help a lot to be able to have that stuff. So we just gotta come over here and mine this every once in a while and fill that back up. So, on to that applied energistics quest. I've already done some of the crafting. Like these, I will show you how to make those. We're gonna let's make a logic one because those are pretty common. So you need the silicon, the printed silicon, you need the printed circuit of choice, and a piece of redstone. So we head up over to the machine here, the inscriber. You just shift click them all in. They'll go in the right spots. And you'll end up with a logic processor or a calculation processor or whatever one you did it for. We will also need this dust. I believe we'll need a few cables. We'll need some glass. And so if we go to drive, I was looking up transfer nodes, but they're way too expensive. I keep looking them up, hoping they're going to be cheaper. We need 4 iron as well. 2 through 4. So we shift click that. That's our engineering processors and stuff. Boom, we've got that. And now we need a 4K, I believe. 4K storage cell. Not 3, 4K ME storage cell. Okay. So if we look at this, we're gonna need 1K storage components. So we need some service ports as well. Just regular old stuff. What do we got over here? Charged. Can we use the pures for these? Yeah, we can. Good, because we have just enough. I didn't realize that. Oh, we need redstone as well. Yeah, talk about cutting it close. That is exactly the right amount. And we need to do that one more time. I don't know why it didn't let me do it one more time. There we go. And then we can turn this. We need quartz glass. Hopefully we only need 4. Yeah, I think we only need 3. So there's our 4K storage component. We need 3 more iron. And we should have this all completed. Perfect. Put our quartz glass in there for now. And if we look at the quest, we get these 2 rewards. I don't know why they're giving us another spatial IO port. We already have one, unless it has something in it. No. That's weird. Okay, so now that we have that down, what's the next quest that opens up? Channel surfing, P2P tunnel ME, smart cable, memory card, and 4 ME controllers. And that gets us 64 spatial pylons. So yeah, a bunch of reading in there. So we can look up what's a P2P tunnel ME look like. Engineering processors and a bunch of fluix crystals. How many fluix crystals we have? So we need 8 of those. We're gonna need 8 times 3 is 24. We have these fluix blocks, so we can just turn these into fluix crystals. Sweet. Perfect. Alright, so let me go make those engineering processors, and I'll be right back, because that's just going to be a tedious process. So just 1 minute. Alright, so I got a bunch of the required materials here. Just looking how to make wool in it. We might be caught. We might be stuck. So what are we looking at making? We need to make controllers. We need to make an ME controller. We need to make 4 of these, which I should be able to make, unless something is wrong. Wait, what? Oh, skystone block, which means I have to smelt these. Okay, so we'll just do that later. I had exactly enough skystone, because that's also how you make just toss this stuff in here. That's how you make silicone as well, and I needed just a little more silicone, so it worked out just nicely. So we need to make P2P tunnels, which we need the iron for. Just grab all of that, because I'm not too sure how many we need. We need 8 of these, though. 8. Perfect. And we still have this to go, so we can work on a memory card. Memory card. We need 2 pieces of gold. And a piece of redstone. Bam, memory card. Yeah, detect. I have a memory card in my inventory. Why are you working? just crafted that. Alright, well I'll have to get that sorted out. Smart cable fluix. See, if we're looking at smart cable, we need to make this one, which is covered cable plus redstone and glowstone. And covered cable is glass cable plus wool. So that means we need 16, because we need 16 of these. We need 16 wool. And right now, take this, I can only make 11. So we can do the 11, I guess. Grab a little more of this, a little more of that. Combine those, perfect. We need 11 of you and 11 of you. And there's some smart cable. That's weird that that part doesn't work. And so are these done yet? Just about. Just a few more. Throw some of this stuff back. Just quick, in case you didn't remember, this is how you make one of those unfired crucibles. I just want to do it. I'm gonna make a third one out there just to make it a little more efficient. Throw those in, should work. So we'll do this, and this, and this, which is the wrong way, is it not? Yes, perfect. 4 ME controllers, hopefully that worked. Yeah, so we just need to make 5 more, we need to get 5 more pieces of wool, and then we can finish that. So we will set this up slightly. Do I want to do it over here? Kind of want to set this up over there, so we'll just grab these two. I'm going to use this Stirling generator for now and just put it right here. Fit nicely in the wall. Put an energy acceptor, we'll put the energy acceptor behind because we don't really ever need to access that unless we're doing this kind of stuff. We can put the ME drive there. Let's just tear these down for now. We'll put our smart cable back here because there's channels in Applied Energistics too. I don't know, like version 1 of the mod didn't require any channels, but now there's 8 channels per side of the controller, and there's also 8 channels per sub network without a controller. So actually, you know what? Let's do this. Instead of having a smart cable, which sounded like it broke, but it didn't, we'll do that. Let's do a block of coal. I'm curious to see how much that burns for. And so we can put our drives in there. They're powered on and everything. We need to make a terminal though, so we can see what's in there. So we'll look at making one of these. We need to make an illuminated panel. 3 quartz glass, iron, so we can use these for that. And we need a little more. We've got the glass. Okay, we should have enough for this. I hope we can combine them. Okay, there's more quartz glass. And then we don't need a controller way up there. We need, what was it, iron. Let's see. 2 glowstone, redstone, and iron. 2 glowstone, redstone, and iron. Which I have in my inventory, which I'm really low on again. I'm always really low on iron. We do this, bright illuminated panel, or just aluminum panels. How do you make the bright one? I don't know. Terminal, we need formation and annihilation cores. So we need fluix dust, Certus quartz, and logic, and then nether quartz, fluxus, and logic. So we can't actually do that just yet. So let's just break this part. We'll set this right here. We can throw our furnaces in here. So we can't quite do this yet, which is unfortunate. We'll take this stuff and we'll put this up here for now. All of our applied energistic stuff throw into this chest. Just give me 1 second. We're just gonna figure out something else to do since we can't quite do that just yet. Alright, so we got a few more minutes today. Let's go have a little fun. You need to grab a bucket of lava out of here. You can grab it right out of there. And we're going to throw that up there so it doesn't burn us. Let's take out this guy. Because he's got a helmet. And let's go over to one of these stupid things that we were trying to conquer before. And dump some lava down there. If that doesn't work, then we can just I also want to head back to that ice palace thing, but I'll have to find that. I don't remember where I put that. Because we can, I think we might be able to get some dandelions from those as well. Because that's what we're still trying to get. Trying to work on the first set of quests there to get dandelions. Head down here. Break open this obsidian glass. Just dump some lava down there. See if that does any kind of damage at all. What are those laboratory blocks? Okay. Can you take this guy? That was pretty easy. Oh, great. This is exactly where I wanted to be. Let's get out quick. Oh, great. Suffocated them all. These things always turn out bad for me, don't they? Like, I don't remember one of these that is actually, it's like, oh, that's been a great idea. Let's grab one of these MyFit things. This armor. And we still have one of our swords left. We got this thing. Let's throw these on. And those running boots, they definitely I watched it give me more speed. Excuse me. Can I pick that up? Thank you. There. Moving fairly quickly. I should grab a pickaxe. Almost forgot. If I die one more time, I'll just cut, because I'm sure you've seen me die enough in these stupid situations. But what I'm hoping for is this not to be all jittery because I'm moving so fast. I'm hoping that because we died in a wall, the graveyard or gravestone is up above, which would be awesome. If the gravestone is above there, then we'll be golden, but if it isn't, then it's going to be a little difficult to get. But we should be able to handle it. We're seasoned people at dying, whatever they're called. Seasoned deathers. Okay, so let's drop down, let's see. Yeah, so that's not what I wanted to have happen. Okay, so let's run back outside quick. We'll just grab some of these. Maybe try and use them to block everything off. This pickaxe is really slow. Haven't even really used it yet. So mine through some of these blocks. Hopefully we can go recover this stuff. I'm more of a builder than a fighter. I need a fighter on here to be able to cover my back or something. Okay, so if I drop down here, I can block that. I feel like I'm in a bad situation. Okay, sweet. If we do this and this, jump up here, we can block that off and block that off. And if we mine this out, we can block this off, and I think I have this fairly... Oh man, he can just go through walls. That is not cool, man. Okay, so we're gonna block that off a little better, because apparently he can just fly through, which is not cool. Throw that there. Keep trying to use the wrong tool. Block that there. Okay, so we're gonna mine this and then back up, because I don't want him to be able to fly through. Did I get everything? I don't know where my dove null went. Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, so we got a decent amount of our stuff. 2 Eye of Galgadors. That's awesome. I'm gonna eat one of these things, and this will turn me invisible, actually, which might be a benefit right now. Throw those on, and one of our water packs. Man, I can't see anything here. There we go, camel packs. So it sounds like there's just an absolute ridiculous amount of guys. I'm gonna switch these because I normally have them this way. Where's my bow at? Get my bow at. Just pick these guys off from down here. Run around and place torches absolutely everywhere, hoping that they don't spawn again. They probably will. Yep, they do. My guess is it's right through here. Seeing as he just spawned on me, I think that was a good guess. Perfect. Is my inventory full? Yes, it is. Okay, so what do we got in here? Sweet, we got dandelions. That's exactly what I wanted. We can throw these in here. Take the Eye of Galgadors for sure. We'll take that. I kind of want that. Quartz glass and yeah. Nothing over here. Okay, so what do we get? We're gonna need some of those. We'll throw those in. Don't really need the stencil, and I don't really want that one either. Okay, sweet. Ender pearl, burst plant. Don't really need the nether wart. Alright. So I don't know. There's nothing else further down. So I think that means we conquered it. Which is pretty awesome. conquered our first thing. It wasn't so bad. Just died a lot. Mostly on the top level though. The bottom level wasn't as bad. And we got these things, which if we look at the recipe for those, oh, I'm typing in the bottom. That's a decent recipe, but we can use these for a lot of interesting things. Like that. We need to get into pneumatic craft. Alright, so that's gonna be it for today. I'm just gonna wander back to my house. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Got a lot done. We're gonna be able to complete some new quests tomorrow. Or next week, I guess. Not tomorrow. But yeah, until next time, guys, make sure you check out my social media links in the description. Follow me on Twitter and like me on Facebook and stuff. I'm quite active on there. If you want to send me a message, I'll respond and all that fun jazz. But I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.